Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and in today's video we're talking about power options for all of your smart gadgets. And let's face it, if you're looking for a power solution for a MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, or any Apple product, including the new iPhone, because it doesn't include a power brick, you're going to need one. And if you're looking for something for your Samsung devices, LG devices, OnePlus devices, DJI devices, let's face it, we have a variety of devices in our home, and you may need power options for them. Instead of carrying multiple charging devices, why not consider something like this from Zendure? This is the Superport. The Superport will give you 4 ports that you can charge from, a 100-watt output in a small device. And if you happen to be on the road or any kind of trip and you need power on the go, they also have this product that's called the Zendure Supertank Pro. And this is going to give you up to 138 watts of power. So this is going to be able to charge 4 devices at the same time, and it has a whole lot of tech in it. So let's go ahead and check them out. Now, if you have a MacBook or you're planning on getting one, you're probably going to have one of these chargers. Look how big this is. This is a 61-watt charger, and unfortunately, all it does is charge one device. It has USB-C output. That's pretty much it. It's, I would say, relatively compact for a Mac product, and it has some cool features because, you know, you have this little foldable electrical plug here, which is pretty nice, but you're limited to only one device. So as we take a look at this product here from Zendure, and this is the Superport can charge 4 devices at the same time. Each one of these ports is going to support PD, Qualcomm fast charging, Huawei fast charging, as well as give you a variety of charging options that are all intelligent. You're never going to damage your device by plugging something into this. Also, it has those same features, right? But look at the difference. So you can charge 4 devices, have much more power, and then look at the size. Now, the other product that Zendure has is the Supertank. And the Supertank is a pretty powerful battery backup solution. And you've seen me review Zendure products before on the channel. But what makes this product unique is the fact that it can charge or provide output of up to 138 watts. That's massive output. It's a 26,800 milliamp hour battery, 4 USB ports, and the first 2 that you see right here are going to be for high output, right? So this is going to be for your MacBooks. This is going to be for your Microsoft Surface. This would be primarily for your laptops, and it has like a little icon here because this is going to be the high output, and these are known as C1 and C2. Over here is going to be for your smaller gadgets, so tablets, phones, earbuds, headphones, a DJI drone, whatever it's going to be. And it will charge those at it has a lower output. It doesn't have as high as an output here. But the cool thing about this device is that no matter which port you plug into, it's going to work. It has intelligence, it's firmware upgradable, and as you plug things in, the only difference between these two and these two is that it's capped, right? These are capped at a lower output. These have a much higher output. So if you want to get the fastest charging, this is the way to go. As we take a look at this, if I power it up, you'll notice that you get the little Zendure message here, and then it's highlighting each one of your capacities, right? It's telling you what your full capacity is. I have 81%, and then it's indicating each port and if there's anything connected to it. So as soon as you start plugging in devices into this, it's going to provide the output that the device needs, not what it wants to give. And it supports PD fast charging. It also supports the Qualcomm fast charging, and it's firmware upgradable. So as you see new, I would say, or faster charging rates, you don't have to get a new device. And typically, when you buy a device like this for charging, you're pretty much set. You're either going to get Qualcomm 1, Qualcomm 2, Qualcomm 3.0, you're either going to get PD charging, and it really doesn't advance as charging options advance. This is a long-term investment. You buy it once, and as new charging protocols come out, it's upgradable, so that's super cool. So these two combined are going to give you enormous power options either from home or on the go. Now let me show you everything that I'm charging with the Supertank Pro. So I have my MacBook Pro. This is a 13-inch, and this is on this gray cable here on my C2, and you see that it's drawing. Now the battery level on this is pretty high, so the draw isn't that significant. You'll notice I also then have over here with this cable, this is getting plugged into my iPad Pro 12.9 2020. It's charging it as well. I have my OnePlus 8T charged here, and you can see that that's on the red cable, and that's my C4, and you can see that it's a draw. And then I also then have, this is my Surface Duo, and it's being charged as well. So as we take a look at each one of these, you'll see that there's one device is pulling 33 watts. Let's go back to that. The other one is pulling 8.5, another one is putting 1, and the other one is putting 13. So again, this has the capacity of pulling 138 watts. So it would be the sum of all those together. Now in this case, you see that the draw is not as high, but that's because the devices aren't demanding it. If you have a power-hungry device or device that's battery is very low and it's drawing more, and typically what happens with most smart devices, As they go to a lower level, like closer to 0, the draw becomes higher. That's just how the batteries work. And then as it gets closer to 80%, then the draw starts slowing down a little bit. So what we're seeing here is I have all these devices charged with one solution. So guys, that wraps up our review of the Supertank Pro. 138 watts of power, 4 USB-C ports, firmware upgradable, will support all of your gadgets. See you in the next one.